The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Greg the Barbecue Broker DiGiorgio. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's Pit Life BBQ Podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by the Barbecue Broker.
Hello, mate.
What? Good day. No, that's Australia. Fuck.
What the? Can I fancy you? Can I fancy a cuppa?
A cup of what?
Tea. It's supposed to be tea. It's supposed to say yes.
I don't know. A cup of what? I don't know. I got
It says
coffee
fancy
here.
a cuppa. Oh, well, ask the guest today what that means.
Oh, I get it.
Uh-huh.
You're getting all British on us.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on?
Hi.
How's it going?
What a week.
Nice.
Feeling refreshed.
Well,
Cleansed.
you should. Yeah, you cleanse.
I feel cleansed.
You just went on a complete goddamn rant.
I feel cleansed.
Your heart rate hit about 200.
Yeah.
Damn near exploded all over the damn stage.
We're going to do a show on what you don't want to do a show about eventually. Going to make it happen. Me and Ben.
Hey, we'll figure it out. I don't care.
Hey,
Dame.
Yep.
Hold on. Dutch
Because
is...
that's good content.
Damn right it is.
Dutch
Shit
is
that
in
you
the
don't want to talk about.
in the chat. Dutch,
Hey, Dutch.
I told the boys the text you said because we're not talking about that. So they are aware of what you said.
Hi, Dutch. My dude.
So,
Dutch, I got new stickers coming in, bro. And I got one coming your way
okay.
with a sample bottle of NEP.
So you
Rum.
fired up here? What do you got? We got the Henry Clay.
I feel like I need to do push-ups or like get out this energy. I got to
Okay.
pull up bar. Ben, can I do pull-ups on the light bar?
No. No, I'll tell you that.
Are you hanging upside down like a bat, just doing crunches?
No,
I'm just
because
amped up
What is this,
today.
Rocky IV? Get out of here.
I'm amped up today. I'm amped up today. I'm amped up today.
yeah, if you do that, we'd be paying our friends at Two Guys Smoke Shop a little bit of chunk. Speaking of Two Guys Smoke Shop, whether you are barbecuing or not, we always keep the smoke rolling thanks to our friends at twoguyscigars.com. Today we are smoking the Henry Clay Warhawk Rebellious.
Oh, it's so
Very
good.
nice. Thanks to our friends at twoguyscigars.com, we get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you. Just visit twoguyscigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That is the number 2guyscigars.com.
Delicious. And by the way, that wasn't in the script. I just threw that in. That was me freestyling there. So just to...
Got a bit of
I know,
a
it seems
pepper
so
burst
natural.
at the beginning. But
No, it is good actually. I don't like a wicked strong cigar. It's actually it's pretty smooth. It's got a nice start, and we'll see if it has a nice finish.
that's what I hear.
What'd you cook this weekend, my dude?
I didn't do a goddamn thing.
Well, that's a bunch of crock.
Well, hey, that's what I cooked. Nothing.
Zero.
Zero. Made a sandwich or two.
Well, that's not great content right there at all. Then can we just rewind that? Oh no,
You smoked
we
turkey
can't.
breast. Smoked turkey breast.
Did you though? Smoked the turkey breast. That's
No, I
something.
made the sandwich with smoked turkey breast from the deli.
Boar's head doesn't count, John.
No, the budget is not barbecue friendly right now.
Barbecue's not cheap.
The fact of the matter is, I got 2 cords of wood sitting in my goddamn driveway. Actually, 1 cord is already put to shit in the shed. The way the barbecue queen was an absolute friggin' savage last night.
Maybe you need to jump.
Getting that cord, and we're getting another cord dropped today.
I love when you talk about your wood like that.
Nice. You like my hardwood.
By the way,
You
if you need some extra money, you
cheeky
just jump
bastard.
back on the pole. Spin around a little bit.
Hey, man.
Barbecue's expensive.
Barbecue's expensive. You see me swinging from a pole, shut your mouth.
John will be now live Tuesday nights, 5 p.m. amateur night. Pit
Hey,
Life Barbecue
whatever. I don't give a
at the
shit.
Pit Life Barbecue Polecast.
Podcast, Jesus, hell.
Anyway, I smoked something besides 420 products and cigars.
Oliver, what's up?
All right. I did 3 racks of ribs. Took them to a
You had a birthday party.
Kid's birthday party. It's an excuse to smoke something. I said to my wife, are they going to have food there? She's like, what do you mean are they going to have food? Of course they're going to have food there. I'm like, great, I'll bring ribs. So I bring 3 racks, right? And I'll tell you right now, I'm done wrapping my ribs. Done. You guys heard it here.
You don't listen. Here.
I'm just saying, I always go back and forth. I don't always wrap my ribs. I don't. And I started going bone side down instead of meat side down because I like how it was softening my bark. But then it softened my bark up a little bit too much this last one. I didn't like the way they came out. And I think that I'm just going to let it always ride out because for the ones that I let ride out without wrapping it, the bark is so much more set. It's so much better when you flip them upside down to cut them because I just can't cut. Can you cut ribs?
Daddy cooks.
I can't cut ribs.
What's up, brother?
Unless they're upside down for some reason. I always hit the bone. But when you wrap them, you flip them upside down, I feel like the bark comes off on top of the cutting blade.
That was Daddy cooks. Oh,
no, I said bark, yeah. So he's...
Here I am thinking Alton's in the...
Anyway, I'm letting the ribs ride out. That's what I'm doing from now on because I love the way they come out.
So nice. I
still get them just as tender when I don't wrap versus when I wrap.
Okay.
Big discussion on the New England Pitmaster group. Everyone's talking about wrapping, not wrapping. Doing the same for briskets. So I still wrap my briskets.
Let it fly. So you want to do this
today? Who we have here today?
Look at him. He's just sitting there.
He is. Look at it. He says I look like
eyebrows.
He says I look like a baby.
He's just sitting there.
Calls me the baby shit. This asshole looks like he's 16 years old. Did we get Ben? Did they send in his parental consent form?
Yeah, his permission slip was signed and dated.
Hit the button. You say something so you pop up on the screen so everyone can see your baby-faced ass.
Let's go.
Baby smooth.
Guys,
all right.
Today on the show.
Go ahead.
Look, the wife loves it. It doesn't give her any road rash or anything.
They like it rough. Trust me.
We are proud. Happy to welcome on the show today 2 gentlemen from the BBQ Talk Show, Ryan Guinea and Matt Osborne.
Our brothers from across the pond. What's up, boys?
What's up, guys?
What's up?
How we doing,
How is everybody?
Where's Ryan? Can't even see him.
Oh, yeah.
Where is he?
You on the show? Can you hear me?
There he is.
Hey!
Look at him, handsome guy right there.
Bald brother right there. Look at that.
Handsome gentleman.
Facial hair. I mean, how is it having a...
It's like looking in the mirror.
How is it having a co-host that can't grow facial hair? Just curious.
Come on, Matt. Come on. Let's push it out.
Matt, could you grow facial hair? Just curious. Where are you, buddy?
Nothing wrong with having no facial hair. Nothing wrong with it at all.
I do envy the hair on your head.
Do you know what? You must spend an absolute fortune on grooming products. Well, I spend fuck all. You know, I get up, I look fresh straight out of the butt.
Hey, you may not be able to grow it on your face, but you can still grow it on your head, and that's more than these 2.
That's
that's what I was just about to say. At least you still got the salad on top.
Well said, Ben.
Touche.
So what's up, boys? All kidding put aside.
Are we talking about toupees now?
They're not worth it. Because I
toupee.
I need like a 3-pay. I'm so bald.
Anywho. So what's up, guys? How's everything over there? What are we, 10 o'clock at night? Something like that? Staying up late?
Yeah. 10 o'clock.
10 p.m. it is. And what a fantastic evening it is being able to chat with you 2 lads. Thanks for having us on the show straight out the back.
You've been a fan since the beginning.
Yeah, pretty much. Give or take a few months.
Long before me.
Yeah, before. Yeah. Close to, I've known Ryan close to 2 years, and just met Matt, within the past year. Mm-hmm. But yeah, me and Ryan have gone back a couple years now.
Nice.
Lots of conversations, lots of lives, throwing people off. Get the both of us out there, and people laughing, going, "Holy shit!"
We've surely been on their show.
Absolutely, we were there. You actually covered my ass the first time.
Definitely I made an ass of myself the first time.
You became a meme.
I did.
Or a GIF, whatever the hell it was.
I'm a GIF to in the UK and Britain. I'm floating around as a gift. A gift, GIF, whatever the hell they're called.
That's what happens when you get chopsy on the internet.
That's okay.
People are always one step ahead of you, Craig.
No problem. We're going to have footage from today.
That's also what happens when you call out a professional chugger.
Absolutely.
He puts you to bed real quick.
Twice.
You can't, you were chugging like water, and I had a 9% IPA. So
yeah, you're a beer friggin' snob.
It doesn't matter.
With your 9%
it's not apples
crap.
to apple. It's not apples to apples comparison.
I'll drink my beers.
Okay.
If I wanted something like yours, I'd go to the convenience store. I'd buy one of them little pine trees and just air fresheners and just lick that.
Look,
that's what your stuff tastes like.
Chugging a Zima doesn't count. I'm sorry. It doesn't count.
Who the hell chugged Zima?
What was it? It's heavier, isn't it? You said your alcohol was heavier, so you couldn't drink it as quick.
I couldn't drink it as fast.
Or some
bullshit
like that.
I chugged one right before you came out.
Thank you, man.
Made me chug again. I chugged twice.
Oh, I made you. Yeah, you were kicking and screaming.
Let it be known.
You had a chance at regaining yourself, Greg, when Johnny had his operation, and he was still high on drugs. He still kicked your ass.
That's right. Touche.
You were too numb.
All right, guys.
Okay. Slid down him.
we just want to break balls, or we actually want to do a little interview here?
Yeah, let's get going. Come on.
All right.
Let's get serious.
Ryan, we'll start with you here, brother. How did you get into barbecue? Now, obviously, barbecue originated here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, sorry, that's
It's been a long afternoon, boys. The ball busting has been started since about noontime here. For the past 5 hours, it's been nothing but needles back and forth, all in good fun, though. But okay, Ryan, how did you come across barbecue? Get interested in barbecue? Got you started cooking? What do you got?
Okay, so the first thing I'll say is it all started off when I got with my good lady wife. Her dad had a Weber kettle. So we basically used to go out in the back garden and just get really, really, really drunk, like just obscenely drunk to where we couldn't stand up and worry about how we were cooking the foods. So then we got a house. I come over and I sort of like got a gas barbecue the way everybody normally does. Just like a hot plate with a couple of grills. Then I thought I'd up my game because I've sort of seen this smoking thing on the TV. So I brought myself a little Brinkman bullet smoker. And wow, what a piece of shit.
Is that the red one? Is that the red one with the electric element at the bottom? Or
No, I had the green one with the ashtray without the vent on the top. So basically it'd just fill up with bad smoke and go out. So me being a bit of a tinkerer, I sort of drilled a couple of holes in it, a couple of exhausts in the top, sealed the door up, and by the time I finished playing with it, it sort of worked okay. But I sort of like tried to do overnight cooks with it. Good God, I was up every hour, just chucking little bits of charcoal in it. So then I thought, right, I'm going to build a drum. So from that point, I built a UDS, figured out temperature control, started cooking some half decent stuff. And off the back of that, I started up a little UDS group in the UK, Ugly Drum Smokers Barbecue UK. Check that out, all self-builds and stuff like that. And it's a really nice group run by some decent people and me. So I've got some really good admins in there. I'm really grateful for them. They do a really good job. So yeah, UDS. I've still got my Weber gasser that I use. So if I get in from work and I just fancy a burger, I use that. And then I've got a couple of kettles as well with a rotisserie on it.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's me really. Just got lots and lots of little barbecues and this stuff you pick up along the way. I've been probably cooking proper barbecue for about 5-6 years.
Okay.
All in all, yeah, I'd say I've got a good few cooks under my belt and a decent understanding, fairly decent understanding of what I'm doing. As good as anybody. We're all learning all the time off each other, so it's kind of cool.
Very good, very good. By the way, Daddy Dutch says, hey, 16 ounces is 16 ounces. Just saying. Well,
come on, Dutch.
All right, Matt.
All right, Dutch, you give me... We're going to maybe potentially see...
Fine, we'll settle this in Houston.
We might see Dutch in Houston, and
we'll settle this in Houston.
We will chug live. There will be no mistakes.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves either. But if we happen to go be in Houston,
we happen to be in Houston
in February for
a certain event
with livestock,
there'll be
the barbecue.
All right, I'm gonna leave that one alone before that one goes right into the gutter. So, Matt, same question.
Let's go.
What you got there,
we got
brother?
so much time. Hurry up, Matt. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Fine.
TikTok, come on.
When did I start barbecuing? When I was a kid. I don't know, messing around when you're out camping with your friends, burning the shit out of everything you could possibly get your hands on. You know, cheap shit sausages that, tasted like cardboard, burgers, things like that. And then you sort of develop it. As you get older, you sort of develop a little bit of a taste for the finer arts of barbecue.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably a couple of years ago, I properly got into it, smoking, things like that. Again, same thing, built a drum from Daddy Cook's videos, was probably one of the big influences in building a drum. Ryan's Facebook group, funnily enough, we hadn't met or knew each other before that point. But I joined that and asked questions on there. So built that, low and slow meat cooks on that for ages. Weber kettles, got 2 of those. Got just some cheapy charcoal grill, which I've modified to have a rotisserie and other different little bits on it. That's kind of where I come. That's what I've started doing and where I started.
Are you guys
that quick enough for you, Greg?
Yeah, no, I was. You had seriously like 3 seconds left on that. Are you guys childhood buddies, or did you?
He just answered the fucking question.
What?
Jesus Christ!
What?
He's not very good at interviewing, is he? Doesn't listen.
What?
I'm gonna sound like fucking hell.
Did he say
bloody hell
that they grew up together? Did I miss that?
Yes, they said no.
You know what I was doing? I was
You're getting your ass kicked in the chat.
I
from
was
what
saying
Dutch
hello
says.
to all of our fans that are giving us shout outs. So sometimes I might miss little nuances like you do, Mr. Perfect. Go ahead. So yes, childhood buddies. Okay, fine. Who's better at barbecue? And that's all I want to know. Who cooks a better rack of ribs and who cooks a better brisket? Let's get to it.
Ooh. Wow.
I wouldn't really like to say, to be honest, but Matt,
who
looks up to who?
Yeah, the easiest way of getting out of this, Ryan, is you cook a really good rack of ribs.
Thanks.
There you go.
Done. Lovers quarrel. Let's go.
Together we fall.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
They met each
you've
other
done some
on
bang
one of
tidy
the
cooks from what I've seen, Matt, to be honest. You're
barbecue
pretty tidy smoker,
I'll let you into a little secret, Ryan.
What?
I'm just really good at taking pictures.
No, fair enough.
The food tastes like shit. The pictures just look amazing.
Actually,
I suppose you're Instagram guy, ain't you? Really, you're just picking up your pod.
I will say that
doing the podcast and your YouTube things growing or will grow once you get into your stride. So
I'm like a little bit of an internet troll towards Greg all the time.
Well, you are definitely an internet troll. That's 100%. But you do take good pictures because you did win the cover photo contest on our New England Pitmaster group. So,
yeah, I did.
That was a pretty good. What was that? Do you do short ribs? Is that what that was?
Yeah, it was beef short ribs. Yeah,
that's good.
They were
tough. Yeah.
Fucking tasty. I was trying to think of a nice word for it, but there isn't. They were amazing.
So is your go-to the UDS? Is that your go-to, you think, for all your vessels?
No, I'm a bit of a mixed bag. I've cooked a lot on the Weber recently, and the drum's been sat out there collecting water for the past 2 months. I don't think I've used it for the past 2 months. Probably get out there and clean it, get all the mold out. Saying that, I've got a big leg of lamb that needs to be done in there. So
nice.
I'll be doing that.
I love lamb.
Sometime soon.
Lamb done right is just amazing. You like lamb? Are you big on lamb?
I like lamb.
Yeah.
Don't have it
was
all
that a dumb question?
Nah.
Is there anything you don't like besides onions?
Fish, eggs.
Really?
That's pretty much it.
What's wrong with onions?
Okay. I don't like onions.
I made pickle red onions. The guy was like, he tried them. He goes,
They were
just
terrible.
Can't get them.
I don't like them.
You make sausage with peppers. No onions.
What do you want? I don't like onions. Sue me.
I'm not. It's fine. You don't have to like onions. Whatever.
Johnny, do you do mushrooms?
Making a note.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The magical ones?
Oh,
Yeah, those ones.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, yeah, I'm not a fan of mushrooms, so I'll let you off with the onions.
Psilocybin. Can you smoke psilocybin mushrooms, then eat them? We will find out. Stay tuned.
What, are you going to lick the ash?
You smoke it just lightly, you know, like it's fish or something.
Never mind.
Oh,
Never mind.
No,
Never
I've
mind.
smoked. I've actually smoked mushrooms in college. Yes, but I'm saying like actual cooking. Well, this is a cooking show podcast, I think.
Okay. Big Rome, Eric Estrada. What's up, brother? Get it?
Eric Spencer, what's up, dude?
Spencer.
Schmitty. Oh, Jinx. What's up, Schmitty?
Kyle Alexander. John asked, what's the strangest meat you guys have ever cooked? That's from Kyle Alexander.
Nice question, Kyle.
Toby.
I'll let Ryan go first because I've got to think.
The strangest meat I've probably cooked. I've smoked a lamb shoulder, which has been quite unusual because not many people really do that. But as for exotic meat, generally fish, I'd probably cook a lot more of, and I want to cook a lot more of as well. Just on the Weber, sort of hot and fast. But smoked lamb shoulder is really good if you're going to cook something a little bit unusual. Stud it with garlic and olive oil and rosemary and all that good stuff, and then stick it in the smoker for a few hours. Wrap it up, just treat it like a pork butt. You know, it's really good.
Okay,
that's not mutton, right? And is mutton lamb?
Mutton's a version.
Mutton's like a version of lamb.
If I'm not mistaken,
you know, it's like basically the difference between me and you, Greg.
Mutton is over.
Hold on, come
young,
again.
You're old as fuck.
Oh, I'm old. You only 2 years younger than me, so he's insulting your ass too. I ain't old as fuck.
You're still old.
What?
You're still old. You're older than me, Jack. That's a fact.
2 years.
Matt's coming strong tonight. What's a?
He did his.
Matt's feeling quite cheeky today. Apparently.
I'm sorry. I'm learning from our last podcast.
He's feeling bloody cheeky.
You didn't want to talk about it, so don't dance with the devil right now.
Hey,
hold on. He's on this camera. Don't dance with the devil. If you don't want to talk about it, zip it.
You don't want to get him all chuffed to bits, do you?
Chuffed to bits.
What does chuffed to bits mean, actually?
Someone's over here has been Googling English slang all afternoon.
No, just for like the past 4 hours. Whatever.
Chuffed to bits.
Chuffed to bits.
Just, a little bit ecstatic. Happy.
Chuffed to bits. They're not talking about your burn ends when they say chuffed to bits, right? No,
it could be.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, hold on. We got the CMAC answer. A sheep in its first year is a lamb, and its meat is also lamb. A sheep that is in its second year and its meat are hogget. What?
Yeah.
Older sheep meat is mutton.
There you go. So it's either over a year or over 2 years is officially becomes mutton.
So it's the retired sheep that are mutton. Basically, the old bastards.
It's the old girl who's been around the blocks a bit. You know, she's been around.
Gristly as fuck.
Life experience, you could say. More tasty.
Yeah, life experience. Nice.
So both of you guys dabble in YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, Ryan, you've been on it. You've been at it a while, right? Well over a year, I'd say. Or at least about a year, right?
Who's that, Matt?
No, you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you probably. Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been doing it about 3 years now. My channel's only really just started to grow over the last year because it's painfully slow. Like, get into your first 100, then your second 100, and then once you hit 250, you sort of start to get a bit of traction. Yeah. So I'm sort of heading up against it's sort of like 380-ish. So 380-ish. I checked it before I come on. I was like, oh, no, never mind. But I've just been banging out loads and loads of videos while I've been off. So it should help things grow a bit. So obviously you need to put content out and it needs to be at a regular time. I've just been a little bit preoccupied with my old mucker Matt doing bits and bobs for the podcast. So I've sort of let the channel slide a little bit, to be honest. But I'm back and I'm banging it out now.
Very good, very good. And your channel is Ryan G's BBQ and stuff?
It is, yeah.
That's right. What?
This is mac and cheese Kyle,
if
right?
you want to go and check it out anyway.
This mac and cheese Kyle?
Yes.
The broker is mutton doing crunches in a medium. Kyle.
Apparently, he got cameras at your house somehow.
Kyle, do you want to arm wrestle, bro? Because
We've already been through the arm wrestling.
well, fucking, we're gonna do it then. Get your fucking ass on the show, Kyle, and we're gonna arm wrestle you.
Now, Matt, you just started YouTube recently, right?
Yeah, I'm like a YouTube virgin. It's good, you know. I've got what 2 videos in my library now.
You have your chicken. Then you actually, I don't know if the chicken was the first or second, but one of them was the brisket pie that looked tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like a brisket 1-pot pie. So you don't necessarily have to use brisket. We've done like chicken and trimmings.
Yeah.
Or you can use turkey and trimmings. So it's almost like stuffing, sausage, gravy, and chicken. One side of the dish, and then the other side of the dish is like a cauliflower broccoli cheese with puff pastry or short crust pastry on top, whatever you want to do. And then chuck it in and leave it to cook for a little while. Obviously, pre-cooked. Go and check the video out. I show you how to do it in there. But with the winter months drawing in, those things are going to be like a staple in my house. Love them. They're amazing.
Yeah, those looked good.
So
They looked really.
that's the 2 videos I've got on there. I've got a spatchcock chicken and those 1-pot pies. Yeah.
I love a good pot pie.
Yeah.
Brisket pot pie must be just.
I feel an arm wrestling match coming in February. Daddy Dutch, you're on.
Dutchy. We're doing it.
I love you, but my money's on Dutch.
Whatever. I'm going to start training. So fucking, me and Ben.
So then it all comes down to the BBQ Talk Show. How did this all come about? What made you guys start? Is there more shows over in the UK? Such like on barbecue.
Yeah, there's well, let's start where you, so I kind of started doing lives, just like everybody else did. Then Matt jumped on and we had a bit of banter and it was quite good. And then Pickle said, "Oh, maybe you should start doing a sort of like live chat interview type setup." That's what we've done, and then it sort of developed over the last few months into a podcast. Everything all technical that Matt does. He's quite clever at doing that sort of stuff. I'm just the babbling idiot, and Matt's the brains behind the outfit, to be honest.
You're the babbling idiot and the looks. Don't give yourself more credit.
Damn straight.
Give yourself more credit,
I think there's a video. There's a village looking for a missing idiot, and here I am.
The broker, bring it. Oh, Kyle.
So how long you guys been rolling with this? It's been at least 3 months.
20 episodes now. So
5 months.
Equate to in
5 months.
Since what was it? I think
4
we did
weeks
our
a
first
month.
show in February, end of February.
Okay.
Something like that. So
nice. We've both been on. Mm-hmm. Separate and together.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been some really good ones. You've had Chef Johnny, I know.
Yeah.
Everyone's good friend Phil Riddick.
Good.
Messy
Good
Mike
dude.
was on.
Yep, Mikey was on there. Yeah.
Who else we have?
From the UK, we've had a guy called Marcus Baldwin. He's quite a big guy over in the UK. He's got books out and stuff like that. We've had Ray Shan on as well, talking about his book and his sources and things like that. Which
Ray.
Quite cool. Who else we had? We had loads of people. Bristol Drum Smokers.
Mm-hmm.
They come on. That was one of our first. Tom from BBQ Life UK. He come on. Shout out to Tom.
Good guy. Real good guy.
Yeah. And when we were first starting the show, we had Mike from the Dude's Kitchen and Grill, didn't we? But we've actually got him back on. Now we've formalised the show. It's not like sort of a laid back chat. It's more of a formalised chat and an interview with Mike. And we've got some good guests lined up as well.
Nice. We got a question from Daddy Cooks, Phil Riddick. Can you smoke a haggis if you cut back on the filler and use more meats?
I don't see why not. You could give it a go. It's the trouble is a haggis is sort of line. It's cooked in a sheep stomach, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's very much anything of the offal of a sheep all blended in together and then in the stuffed in a sheep's intestine. So
Sounds awful.
I don't think it would smoke very well.
Big Rome's got a question. What is the main protein y'all grill over yonder? Is there a main cut or something that, or is it kind of regional? Like, in the U.S. you might have like pork in the South and beef in Texas and so on.
I don't think so. No, I mean, barbecue in the UK, I'd say, was quite in its infancy.
Okay.
It's not necessarily in its infancy, but like you guys are well established in your regions of what certain barbecue is like. Well, the UK doesn't quite have that. It's an American style cook in the UK. So things like brisket they're becoming more popular in the UK, but they're again still really expensive and really hard to find a full pack of brisket. The other sort of things you get is the difference in cuts of meat in the UK compared to what you guys would call like the Boston butt, for example. It's not labeled as the Boston butt in the UK. We would have to go into the butchers and describe exactly what we want to the T for them to get what we want. But yeah, I don't think that there's not really any regional sort of cooks apart from the traditional things like Daddy Cooks has mentioned. Haggis in Scotland is their kind of meal. There's plenty of little sort of meals or foods that are regional to the UK, but not barbecue wise.
Are there like any competitions or barbecue competitions that circulate around the area or anything like that, or is not that big in the UK yet?
They're a bit few and far between. There are some.
Okay.
I know there's some KCBS stuff.
Okay.
Again, few and far between, and there's some SCA stuff as well. Yeah, but it's not massive, and obviously with COVID, a lot of those are being cancelled or postponed. And
yeah. Now, is there, back onto the proteins, are there certain cuts and certain proteins that are tougher to find than others?
Full packer, he just said.
Yeah, I'd say full packers are difficult unless you go to a specialist that is dealing with cuts for barbecue.
Because like here is a lot of the tri-tip. It's out west, down south in Texas, but very rare is finding them out this way.
Kind of like picanha in a way.
Yeah.
Like a picanha.
I mean, if I went into my butcher's and said to him, "Can I have some tri-tip?" he'd look at me funny because they wouldn't know what tri-tip is because it's not called tri-tip in the UK. So they'd look at you funny. They call it the point in the UK, but the majority of the time when you go into a butcher's and ask for a brisket, it'll be a rolled brisket. So it'll be the flat, but it'll be cut and rolled. It won't be, the big slab that you get from as a pack of brisket.
Okay.
So
unless you specially
the cuts are massively different unless you go to a specialist that's dealing with barbecue.
Do they have restaurant supply stores or anything like that might carry these said meats?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of them.
Yeah, because it's not easily.
Booker. They do some American cuts.
Yeah.
Hey, Chef Max, what's up, brother?
I think also tri-tip is called bottom loin, if I'm not correct, or if I'm correct.
That I'm not sure.
Because it essentially is the bottom of you get the top loin, you get the bottom loin in the tri-tip. Correct me if I'm wrong. Some of you guys out there might know. What's up, Chef Max? That if you look at the cow, the tri-tip is kind of on the bottom corner of the loin where it meets the leg, and then comes up a little bit, and that's why it comes boom, boom, like a boomerang. And so that's why there's two different grains in the tri-tip. You know, Texarkana barbecue in the house.
Hey, Max. How you doing, brother?
What's up, brother, man? Do you have to be in the UK to start a barbecue business there? Phil says. Pit Life barbecue, Phil.
Wow. I don't know. That's a good question, though.
Phil, if anybody could do it, I believe you. I think you might have some pull in, parts unknown.
For sure.
Can convince some people.
C-Max answered your question on what the tri-tip is.
Tri-tip is from the bottom loin. Yep.
Yeah, you
C-Mac would know because that's a California cut, right? For the most part. So.
And just to let you know, Matt, if this was Daddy Dutch, pens would be flying right now because you jumped.
I know, that's what I just said. You could do a pen flip.
I can't. It's copyrighted. I have to pick and choose when I pen flip.
All right. Fine. Do a pencil flip.
I don't have a pencil.
Technically different. I like that.
It looks like a pencil from here.
Legally different.
That's what she said.
Nice. Sherry pussycat.
So, where do you guys want to see the your show going? You've made some leaps and bounds, and here comes the freaking pencil. Thank you.
Ask you shall receive.
Hold on, before someone gets their eyes poked out with a thing of lead. There you go. Stay the hell out of my chat.
Oh, watch out, Ben.
I'm caught what I'm thinking.
Almost poked Ben's freaking eyeballs out.
Yeah.
So you say, where do we want to see the podcast going?
Yeah, you got a plan going. I know, obviously, you've talked to Risa, and and I know you've spoken about it on a couple of different episodes of yours. That the sound quality, you've bumped that up, and the video is right on, beautiful. But you could see the evolution, just like any real podcast, really, from the first ones to the current ones. It did. You see the elevate.
Quality
improved.
Yep. That fucking screen thing, man, that was terrible.
The green screen,
the virtual screen. Jesus,
I don't know what you're talking about. That was the best thing we put in. I think we should go back to it, Ryan.
Yeah. I don't know about that, Matt.
The thing that could set off epileptic fits even if you didn't have epilepsy.
See, now I'm getting yelled at. Okay, Matt, you can jump back into the chat right now. See? Hey now, John McGuire, be careful. He's yelling at me.
I saw Charlie say do a bottle flip, and I was like,
Phil Riddick wants me to do a full flip.
I can't say it. I've been told to stay out of the chat.
Like an actual flip. That ain't never going to happen.
I'll give you 5 fingers.
Nice.
There's no way.
Good knee or bad knee?
They're both the same pick.
Seriously, look like Forrest Gump today with these two.
There it is.
Knee braces on.
Hey, this is my life. I'm stuck in knee braces the rest of my life.
Ben, no? I mean, we got Mags Gump here. What's going on?
Well, he did just run.
I feel your pain, Johnny.
He was raw egg.
Is it because is it the rain?
I'll shoot you too,
Jenny.
That's on record. Going on record.
That's it. I'm moving to the UK, boys. Am I welcome?
More than welcome. Yep. Anytime. I've got a woodshed you can haul up in, and then we'll sort something out from there, mate.
That's all I need, man.
Hey, Jenny.
You need a woodshed after your delivery.
I have a woodshed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quickly getting filled.
That is an innuendo if I'd never heard one.
Mm-hmm. We like talking about our wood on the show. It's a thing we do. It's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And getting it filled.
Eric the Gator, brother. What's up, Eric?
Oh, damn, I just got straight there. So, the direction of the podcast, man. This would. I'd like, as I said, I'd like to see us grow. Matt probably would. Well, I know Matt does as well. We've had loads of discussions off air on trying to plan and think about what to do and how to do it. And we still haven't figured it out yet. So it's still a work in progress, unfortunately.
It's a lot of goddamn work, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The topics, ideas, and lining up guests, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind everything.
Into a 1 day or a couple hour show once a week. You spend all week preparing for it, essentially.
Yeah.
Trying to get guests, trying to come up with questions and this and that. So
I don't think people realize how much you have to put in just for like a 45-minute hour show. There's just so much to do.
100%.
Like the artwork stuff behind it, setting up all the channels, setting up the feeds. There's so much to do. But once you get into sort of a rhythm of it, it's all right. The artwork thing that when we were talking about coming on the show before, Johnny, and you sent the artwork across, I just sort of bashed out a new one for you quickly.
Yeah.
It's just because you've got the you've got the momentum to do things when you've been doing it for a while. It's just easy to do, isn't it? At least that's what I think. That's how I find it.
It's easier over time.
Yeah,
just like anything.
Just like anything, you learn how to do it. You get your own rhythm about it.
Yeah,
and then you just groove from there.
Definitely.
But
it's definitely a pattern of work, that's for sure. Once you get going, you sort of like know on Monday you need to do this, Tuesday you need to do that. Hopefully by Thursday things are okay, and then Friday it's sort of like easy because everything's done pretty much, except the social media sharing stuff and bits and bobs and whatnot.
Unless it all goes wrong and there's balls to the wall right to the last minute.
That's happened a few times.
Yeah, those ones are the fun ones.
Right. Jonathan Barton from Barton's Barbecue asked, what's the main cooking fuel over there? If wood, what species of wood? What kind of stuff are you guys smoking with?
Good question, John.
Personally, go on, you carry on, Ryan.
No, you go, Matt, go.
Okay, so personally, I use a mixture. I tend to use lumpwood charcoal for most of my cooks. Then I'll use like fruit wood for smoking. So cherry, apple, some pear, some other little bits.
Pear.
That's kind of what we get. I mean, you can get some oak if you really want to. Mesquite's rather difficult to get hold of because it's just not here, but you can get like the little bags of chips of mesquite. But
where do you pick up the stuff?
Mainly, it depends. If I'm cooking it on the kettle, I'll either use the lumpwood charcoal for real hot cooks or briquettes for sort of
Hey, Risa, what's up, boys?
Right.
Risa says, hello, boys.
Hello.
So, and you pick up the wood like what at a regular, home store or like a home. Do you guys have a Home Depot there? Right?
Amazon.
Amazon. You ordering online, all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm quite lucky.
Because it's not big, so it's being.
I know a treat, so I shouldn't say.
Well, being not popular, I just wasn't sure if you could go to a, grill shop, barbecue pro shop type thing, and just pick up like injections, rubs. Do they have anything like that by you guys, or are you kind of ordering all that stuff online?
No, most of that's online. To be fair,
yeah.
I do
for
know
me anyway.
I'm quite lucky. I've got a nice garden centre up there near where I live, and the guy seems quite into barbecue, so he's putting up loads of rubs. I've got butcher's barbecue products. I've got meat church products. I've got 3 Little Pigs from Kansas City. I had some of their competition rub a little while ago. That's a really good one. Obviously, Malcolm Reed's stuff I get from time to time.
Yep.
It all depends what he gets in. There's loads of. I've been really, really lucky with what he can supply, and also there's some great English rub suppliers as well, with like the Rusty Barbecue Company we're affiliated to. Russ does a great job with rubs, and obviously we get Uncle Steve Shake. He sent us a load of bits and bobs to use as well, so thanks for that.
Steve. Good stuff.
Yeah, we've been really fortunate with what we're getting our hands on. I think we're really lucky to be in the position we are, and thank you, everyone.
Yeah, well, we're glad to be part of your journey for sure. All kidding and jokes put aside, brothers. Glad to be part of the journey.
Oh, for sure. Like I had said, me and Ryan had sparked up our friendship going on 2 years now, and it was just like we always say. I know I sound redundant, always saying it, but it's these friendships that we build through barbecue and all the different pages and the groups, and it's we've never met, but the day we do officially meet, you wouldn't know that you're actually seeing these two people are seeing each other for the very first time. You know,
Exactly.
and that's the beautiful thing about this, the whole barbecue culture and the whole barbecue family, community, everything.
Which is no longer do you have to be a competitor to be kind of in the scene, so to speak, or so to say. Thanks, social media.
Yeah.
You know, because that allows us, the families, to come together and to see the barbecue industry as a whole. It's not just competition people.
Yeah.
Backyard people also have, you know, crazy deep passion, you know, for barbecue and sharing that love.
Yep. Ken Smith, what's up, brother? And Eric, absolutely. We're all Q brothers. You know, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
That's for sure.
Eric the Gator.
I mean,
Radman.
for getting into barbecue, 2-3 years ago properly, it's amazing how much a community barbecue really is. There's bar the one or two people that have stupid shit to say about people. Everybody's supportive of, you know, everything. You know, you cook something, someone wants to know how you've done it. You know, there's always questions to be had, and you know, I just like the sort of the community feel of barbecue. And it's not just in the UK, it's worldwide, isn't it? So it's good.
100%.
Absolutely.
I've been involved in a lot of different industries throughout my life, and barbecue is definitely the most welcoming and friendly. I feel, you know, for sure. You know, everyone's
Uncle
out there.
Steve in the house.
Uncle Steve, brother.
But boys, unfortunately, we're against the clock here. So, where can everybody catch you guys, social media wise? Times of the show, hit it up.
Make it quick, Matt.
No one talk all at once.
Come on. Oh, I thought Matt was going to go first. Okay, you can find me at Ryan G's Barbecue and Stuff on YouTube and Instagram. Also, Matt is Smoking Q's on Instagram and also YouTube.
You're doing mine for me, are you?
Well, I thought I'd just chuck it in. I thought you could do the podcast bit because you do the outro anyway and intro.
Yeah, you tell him. Put that fucker in his place.
Go get him, Matt.
Fucking hell.
Don't forget your... Don't forget
so hostile, isn't
Don't
he?
forget your ugly drum smoker.
You come onto the show and you think he'd be really welcoming, but he's always so fucking hostile.
Okay, so you can find us at BBQtalks.com, which is also our website, and we also run a podcast by the same name. We've got a Facebook group, the Facebook page, by the same name as well, which is BBQ Talks. Have I missed anything out?
Ugly Drum Smoker.
The Facebook group, Facebook page and group is BBQ Talk Show. Yep. As is the group. Just put group in front of it. Jump in on the group. Add your pictures, add your cooks, all the other little bits. And we're just trying to build a community and give back as much as we can to the community that is given to us. So if you want to have a look at that, come along and join and be part of the fun. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Again, BBQ Talk Show.
And Matt, what was the other group that you ran? The Ugly Drum Smoker of UK? Is that what?
Ugly Drum Smokers UK.
Ugly Drum Smokers UK.
Where I am,
Okay.
Ryan's.
Awesome.
Awesome, guys. Listen, thank you so much. This was fun, guys. Go check out the BBQ Talk Shows every Friday afternoon at 4:30 Eastern Time.
Yep.
On Facebook and YouTube. They're doing a fantastic job bringing the barbecue love over to UK. And
we're gonna change this fucking music.
Can we get? Let's get like an uncopyrighted
here.
Like this Van Halen Unchained intro, something like
work
that.
on this. Makes me feel older than I fucking am when I hear this.
Well, you are old.
Shut up.
Yeah, but to be fair,
you babysitted Beethoven, didn't you?
You hear it come on and you know exactly what it is.
That's right. That's right, baby. But, all right, guys, hang on 1 second.
I wanted to ask Matt what his favorite bubble guppy is, but I guess we'll save that for next time.
Save next time. That's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. Catch the audio wherever podcasts are found. Catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. You have all our episodes right there at your fingertips. social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, at Pit Life BBQ, and
Hey, check me out, the BBQ Broker on Instagram, also BBQ Broker on my page on Facebook, and our awesome group, New England Pit Masters on Facebook. Check us out, and a huge shout out to our own admin of the group, Crawdaddy Chris Crawford. Happy birthday, brother. Oh, one more thing. Reminder, October 24th, LBC, Long Blue Cat, and New England Pitmaster live Q session. Going to be at 1 o'clock start time. Tickets will be available extremely soon. Give me another day or two, and we'll have the Eventbrite out to you guys.
all right.
That's all we got.
That's it.
Until next week.
Keep that smoke rolling.
Later, guys.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.